Guys, welcome back. It is the final message on faith. I am really excited. It has been an honor and a privilege. It has been great for me. I hope that you've watched them. I mean, if you've watched all of these videos, I think there's about 20 in total. Well done. You are a master. You are a champion. And I want to end on verse 31. Even though it's not the end of the chapter, I want to end on this one. Faith from those from whom you least expect it. You know, I'm always amazed at how God chooses people to come into His kingdom. Every type, from every background and every social group and every nationality, Jesus calls us all. This is what it says in Hebrews 11, verse 31. By faith, Rahab the prostitute escaped the destruction of the disobedient because she welcomed the spies in peace. I have seen children exercise faith in just a simple way, and God moves miraculously. Have you seen that? I bet you have. You know, Jesus said, "Suffer the little children to come into me, for such is the kingdom of heaven." And so Jesus had this thing about children, and because there's something about a childlike faith that just really connects with God, that we just accept Him because you said so. You know, when you have little children, and sometimes you say, "I want you to do what, X, Y, Z," and they say, "Why?" You say, "Because Daddy told you." And they say, "Are you sure it's fine?" "Yes, it's fine." And they take that, they completely just accept that if Dad said it, it's good. And so we often, when there are children around, we get them to pray. We say, "You come and just lay hands, just come and pray," because there's a certain faith that gets released. Sometimes when there are baby Christians, you pray in faith and God releases massive miracles. Just because you don't know any better, you just come and say, "Well, I'm going to pray. That's what I think I should do," and you pray, and God honors that. It just strengthens our faith. And so Rahab is a prostitute. You know, the spies are sent out to go and check out the land of Canaan, especially the city of Jericho. You can go and read this in Joshua chapter 2. And the spies come to the city, and they have to find some way, and she welcomes them in. She hides them. The people are searching for these spies. They want to kill them, and she manages to hide them and conceal them on a roof, and they are concealed, and nobody finds them. And she just does this because she believes in the God of Israel. She knows that destruction is coming. She sees the wickedness of their city, and so she just decides she's going with God of Israel rather than the wisdom of the city that she's in. And so as a prostitute, she welcomes the people in. And you know, she becomes a figure in the genealogy of Jesus. The Bible is so full of these crazy stories. I just love it, and it just gives us all hope. And so we know that she protected these people, and this was by faith. God saw her faith, and He was pleased with it. And when the destruction came, she was saved. You know, the spies said to her, "Listen, we're going to save you and your family, and what you need to do is you need to let down a scarlet cord," or she let down a scarlet cord, so that they would know where she was, and they saved her and her family from the destruction that was to follow. So everyone in the city was destroyed except Rahab. God sometimes uses the most unexpected people. Don't put God in a box. Whatever you do, don't put God in a box and think that He only works in a particular way. God will always surprise you. I have no doubt that you've been surprised in the past, and He will surprise you. Never look at a person of what they can offer, just look at their heart. And when people operate in faith, my definition of faith, one more time: faith is an act of obedience in response to a word from God. And I believe that God dropped into her heart, you know what, you need to protect these guys, you need to give them a place to conceal them, and I will protect you, I will save you. And that's exactly what happened. Wow, I've learned such a lot about faith, and I hope you have. I hope this has strengthened your faith. Please subscribe. We're going to go into some more interesting topics, answer some questions, hit the notifications bell. It's been great to have you for this series. It's been an absolute pleasure to do it, and I'm looking forward to the next installment of what's new and what next is coming up. So God bless you, and may His face shine upon you and give you peace. Amen.